everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy. We have Star Trek Discovery news and like interesting news, like behind the scenes drama news, like the stuff we actually want to talk about, right? I don't care what stupid new alien race they're ruining this week. We know, we get it. They're gonna ruin an alien race. This is some of the interesting stuff though. Let's pop it up here. Star Trek Discovery, two major new characters to exit the end of season 2. They weren't really major. Pike was. This is kind of fascinating. So remember when I made my video about his tweet where he's like, oh, unemployed actors, for Chipotle, and then everybody was like yelling at me because I said Discovery was canceled, and I'm like, no, what happened? Is he off the show? Is he coming back? Is it canceled? No one's saying anything at this point in time. This is kind of interesting. So CBS All Access has big plans to expand the Trekverse, but Star Trek Discovery is slimming down. One of the biggest cast additions for the current second season of Discovery was Anson Mount, who came on board as Captain Christopher Pike of the USS Enterprise. He was joined by Rebecca Romijn, who was tapped to play another classic Star Trek character, number one member of Pike's crew. Played by Majel Barrett in the original pilot. So both are set to leave at the end of the season, we have learned. Well, we kind of figured with her. She was on there just for like one scene. It was so ridiculous. She came on to eat a cheeseburger and then she was gone, right? According to sources close to the series, both Hell on Wheels alum Mount and Romijn had strictly one-year deals. The duo had been contracted only for season 2 arcs as part of the plan to sync Discovery up with the original Star Trek lore by the end of the new series' second season, heading into season 3. As fans and viewers of the original series and subsequent big screen efforts know, Mount's Captain Pike was captain of the Enterprise before Kirk, blah, 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 blah. We already know all this stuff. Pike returned with Bruce Greenwood portraying the character in the 2019 movie written by Alex Kurtzman. This is why Star Trek Discovery is bad. He wrote these movies. He wrote the 2009 and 2013 movies. They weren't good. Neither of them. I mean, the 2009 one wasn't terrible. I would throw away the DVD that I got for free as a gift, but no, it wasn't a good movie. Meanwhile, with the production on season 2 of Discovery now wrapped in Toronto, Mount was involved in an on-set physical altercation in August last year with the director while filming an episode. You were filming an episode and you got into a physical altercation. There's more to that. There's more to this. This is not a new thing for Star Trek Discovery to have some tension behind the scenes. It's just as much of a mess behind the scenes as off, apparently, according to these reports anyway. The incident reportedly stemmed from a discussion of a scene. Mount gesticulating, I like that word, gesticulating, and pointing, which was the action of the scene in question. In acting out the scene before the cameras were turned on, the actor's hand made physical contact with the director. I wonder if he had to point at somebody, or if he had to turn around and hit. I don't remember. Now I gotta go back and watch and see. Oh, I wonder if they even filmed what we've if that scene has been filmed or even used. That's another thing. That'd be really hard to figure out what scene it was. So you wonder if say he's pointing at somebody and he was just I can only speculate here. I can only really speculate, but we'll read this and I'll give you my speculation in a second. Quickly after the incident occurred, it was reported by the production to CBS HR. It was reported by the production to CBS HR. Oh my god. Okay, either somebody is an absolute snowflake and reported it, or it was actually things got heated and he's I'm pointing in this scene, but I'm just gonna poke you in the shoulder because you're in my way, little man. Or woman. Oh, it's probably a man. I don't think he would hit a woman. Or if he did, yeah, man. The department spoke to all parties involved, including Mount and the director, to determine what happened. Based on those discussions about the inquiry, the incident did not result in any disciplinary action against the actor. Okay, so it might have just been accidental. All right, because in my head, it would be something like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in this scene. Am I supposed to do this? And then I would be frustrated with working on this show, personally. If it were me, I would personally be very, very frustrated. I would be asking questions all the time. Why is my character saying this? Do you guys know how science works? Do you need me to punch up your script for you? Oh no, I improvised this because the science works better when I improvised it. I would be smart enough. I would have gotten fired if I were working on this show. So I mean, it could be just like a nothing incident. It could be absolutely nothing. Why would they report it though? Seriously, why would they report it? Even before HR got involved, Mount apologized to the director, and work on the episode continued. The incident is said to have zero to do with Mount leaving Discovery. One source close to the production told Deadline that we would love to find a way to work with Anson again. It had zero to do with him leaving Discovery. Okay, so, I wonder if he was originally contracted for a season, or if they... Yeah, because that's weird, because his little unemployment tweet came out in about February. So I don't know if he knew before then, because it seemed very odd. Just all the timing seems odd. I don't know. I'm only speculating, by the way. I'm just kind of giving you my opinion of the news, as you guys know. So then they go on and talk about the place in canon and everything. But here's why I can't find a whole lot of disbelief in, and it's not a huge leap it's not huge to jump to conclusions, because we've had some altercations behind the scenes before in Star Trek Discovery Land. This one, this article here is coming from who is this? Vulture.com. Vulture.com. I don't know who Vulture.com is, but this is from June 15th, right? June 15th. Oh Lord, I was not planning on putting this one up on screen, but here we go. Vulture.com. Oh Lord, this is a good one too. Alex Kurtzman has taken over showrunner duties for season 2 of CBS All Access Star Trek Discovery. This was like the second or third showrunner change out. This was we just reported on like Michelle Paradise taking over as showrunner. Like we said, they keep having new showrunners. This isn't normal to have all this crazy stuff going on behind the scenes, right? Replaced Gretchen Berg and Aaron Harbert, longtime collaborators of Brian Fuller. Let's see. He Kurtzman, who has guided the Star Trek franchise and co-written the recent movies, will oversee the writers' room and take over as showrunner. Let's see, being as showrunner after Berg and Harbert's budget ballooned and amid HR complaints from writers. They're having so many HR complaints. I remember seeing this. Sorry if I was kind of reading this and stumbling through this. I didn't want to read the entire article here. This is the important part right here. HR complaints for writers. Insiders also stressed that Berg and Harbert became increasingly abusive to the Discovery writing staff, with Harbert said to have leaned across the writer's table while shouting an expletive at the member of the show's staff. This is from the Hollywood Reporter. Multiple writers are said to have been uncomfortable working on the series and had threatened to file a complaint with the Human Resources or quit the series altogether before informing Kurtzman of the issues surrounding Berg and Harbert. So we have issues with these people, and now we have issues with directors. What is the show like to work on? Like this is the thing that boggles my mind. I mean, so what can we really believe here? Because I start to raise questions. I start to wonder, okay, did Anson Mount, was he really only on the series for one season? I mean, with Rebecca Romijn, I can completely assume, and probably, I would assume she probably only had the one episode. She was only there for a one episode guest spot. They got her because she's a big name guest star, and she's good. She was well received. She was really good in the role. She looked the part. She looked fine. She acted fine. She was perfectly fine in the role. I'm wondering if Anson Mount was maybe more flexible with his contract. I wonder if maybe they had to kind of contrive some sort of story for him not coming back, because he's kind of the most well-received one. I wonder if this incident even happened at all. I wonder if it was just some sort of an accident where they just, and this is just me speculating, I wonder if it was just something where he accidentally brushed up against a director when he had to do something like, I don't know, maybe reach or spin around or something. I've certainly spun around and accidentally smacked somebody, not hard enough to hurt them, but yeah, I've done that myself. I wonder, because there's so many tension on the show. How many times have HR, like, if people are leaping across the table and just threatening to call HR, what really went down? This is just nuts. This is crazy. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. this is just some more wild gossip stuff from behind the scenes of Discovery. Sounds like a toxic work environment, and like I said, it sounds like it's a big mess on screen or behind the scenes as it is on screen for us. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next video or live stream. Bye! Thanks for watching! If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!